Okay, yo, I got some shoes in from Emerica. These are I've been wanting to try these for a while. This is the Wino G6 slip-on. I've never actually worn a slip-on skate shoe, and I've never worn one of theirs, of course. So I got these in a 10 and in a 9.5. Now, typically with most of these skate shoe brands, if the shoe has a wide toe box, then I can get away with a 9.5. If it kind of narrows towards the toe box, then a lot of times I need to go to a 10 or it feels tight. So we are going to check these out. I'm going to start with the 9.5 here. It's kind of cool that I won't actually have to lace these up. That's going to be a little different. So check these out. These are good looking shoes. Sorry, I got my shoehorn there. Does anybody use shoehorn still? Leave a comment if you do. Still made in Vietnam, like their typical shoes. So I'm really kind of interested in how easy or hard these are going to be to get into. All right, feels a little snug, I'm not gonna lie. They probably have a break-in period. I got these on sale, like I usually do when I buy skate shoes. All right, so they look awesome. They don't feel too bad. They do feel a little snug. My toes are right about my big toes there. So you can see it comes in a little bit in the toe. I have a feeling I'm probably going to prefer the 10s for these. But man, those hookers. Even the undersole. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. So let's try the 10 and see how they feel. Give me a sec to get these off. They come off a lot easier than they go on, I will say that. Now, of course, this is only going to be part of the equation. They definitely go on easier than the 10s do, than the 9.5s. Part of the equation is how these will fit as they break in. And like I said, I've never had a slip-on before. Now these surprisingly feel a little bit loose. So I may have to stick with the 9.5 or possibly send them both back. So they feel loose in the back. There's a little wiggle room, wiggle room in the heel. So I think the 10 is going to be too big. I can picture spending a lot of time walking in these and them getting more loose and causing a blister from rubbing somewhere. So let's take these off. So back we go to this one. Well, for one thing, this little piece in the back keeps folding over. There we go. So part of what I worry about with these, they feel comfortable now, but I have a high instep, so this part of my foot comes up rather high, and a lot of times when I lace shoes, this becomes a point where I get some friction and rubbing. And sometimes what happens is I have to actually undo the laces where they cross over this section and kind of skip it. It's hard to explain it. I'd basically skip a set of holes to take the pressure off that point. But as I wear these, they don't feel too bad in the 9.5. I think they would probably stretch out. And for 40 bucks, I might just try them. Because I like the idea of a slip-on. And I think that if they work out, it might be a direction I would go in more, especially for a work shoe. So I can't imagine skating in these, but I know some people do it. Anyway, there you go. This is the Emerica Wino G6 slip-on, and they're a pretty good looking shoe. So I think I'm going to keep the 9.5, send back the 10, and I'll try to report back to you guys later and let you know how they're wearing in and what my thoughts are on them. I am kind of curious, just noticing here, there's kind of a weird seam here. The midsole on a lot of Emerica and Etnies shoes tends to separate right at this flex point by the toes. So that's just kind of a normal place that gets stressed and separates. I'm kind of curious if this would have a similar issue. There's one on the outside too. But man, what a looker of a shoe. Let's get a good look at this from all sides. It's got a great profile. It's got this little, you have to be careful, it wants to fold down, but it's got this little ankle support back here. It's got some stretch in here. And it's got this really cool looking, I don't know what I would even call that. It's kind of a wheat colored sole. It's not quite yellow and it's not quite a beige, maybe a tan. So, and then they've got this cool logo inside. Sorry about the shadow, I'm using room light. So there's some shadows on stuff here from my phone and my my holder. Good stuff. Got the logo right there. It's a very clean looking shoe. And it comes in an array of colors. I got this one because it was on sale, and I thought if I did ultimately decide to wear it for work, it would go with my navy scrubs. But yeah, they come in a bunch of colors. I'll dig you guys later.